Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat mga kababayan at welcome back. Dito po sa PNR at ito nga mga kababayan, nahuli si Hontiveros sa Timbog na corner sa Senado. Mananagot, ayan mga kababayan patungkol po riyan. Ang ating alamin at bibigyan ng komento ngayong araw na ito, pero bago pong lahat, kung bago ka pa lang at di pa po nakapag-subscribe sa ating munting channel, please don't forget to subscribe at palike na rin po ng video ito. Maraming salamat po at eto na nga, simulan na po natin to.
Sa walaan bayan ko, kasabay na kao-kao.
So yan mga kababayan, bago po natin muling i-play ang video ito, pasadahan po muna natin ang mga nagte-trending na mga balita dito po sa mundo ng social media. At eto nga mga kababayan, mula po sa bilyonaryo, 1 hour ago, ito po mga kababayan, a Philippine-based marketing agency, Com&Amp since incorporated, owned by the son of ultra-billionaryo Yossi Tanco, has allegedly weaponized ChatGPT to flood TikTok and Facebook with pro-Marcos, anti-Sara Duterte propaganda. DAB, yan. Covert IO, Operation High Five, yan po yung ano nila, operation. Booking, PR firm of UC Tangkos Sana, Jager behind fake TikTok FB accounts boasting Marcos dissing Sara Duterte as Princess Fiona during campaign. Yan mga kaubayan, no? Naban na po no ng OpenAI or ChatGPT itong mga accounts na ito sapagkat ginagamit mga kabayan ng pro Marcos at anti Duterte propaganda. Ito na siguro mga kababayan yung sinasabi ni President BBM na kanyang troll army. Naku mga kababayan, ay opinion lang natin kasi parang ganun po ang lumalabas, troll army mga kababayan, alright? Ano po ang inyong opinion dyan? I-comment nyo na lang po at eto, pasadahan din po natin ang balitang ito. Patungkol naman po ito kay Tolentino. Senate Majority Leader Francis Tolentino has filed a resolution seeking to adopt a 19-day calendar to conduct the proceedings for the impeachment trial of Vice President Sara Duterte. Kita nyo na yan mga kaubayan. Para talaga matuloy, no? Kinounter agad. Yan, kinounter agad ni Tolentino, no? Ni Francis Tolentino ang resolution din na kung saan i-dismiss yung dismissal of the impeachment trial. Ito naman, resolution din to adopt the 19-day calendar to conduct proceedings for the impeachment of Vice President Sara Duterte. So ayan mga kaubayan, mukhang binabalanse nila ang mga nangyayari ngayon dyan sa sa Senado. Ayan mga kaubayan, ano pong inyong masasabi dyan? Eto pa, pasadahan din po natin itong si President Bongbong Marcos Jr. Sabi niya po, President Marcos Jr. Malinaw na tatawid sa 20th Congress ang BP impeachment trial. So yan mga kababayan, mukhang aasahan na po natin na magpapatuloy po ang bloodbath sa 20th Congress mga kababayan. No? Ito po, nandyan na po sila Senator Marcoleta, no? Nandyan na po sila niyan, okay? Pero, eto din. Eto, para talagang dito kasi sa statement na ito ni Cheese, no. Sabi po dito ni Cheese Escudero, impeachment trial to begin in 20th Congress. Parang nagkakaisa yung tono nila ni President Bongbong Marcos Jr. at ni Senate President Cheese Escudero, nagkakaisa po sila. Kaya hindi po natin maiwasang isipin mga kababayan, no, na nadidiktahan ba itong si si Escudero? Or there is something na may something talaga, no? Dito kay Escudero. I already said that in February, sabi po ni Escudero, We will do it in the 20th Congress since there is no more time left. That's not our fault. The House choose to file that in the last days. Yan. The final hours of our last session day. Even though they knew there were only 2 weeks left. He told the reporter. Yan mga kabayan pong sinabi na ni Escudero, no? So yan. Parehas na po sila ng tono ngayon ni President Bongbong Marcos Jr. Pati ni Ispe Escudero. So tatawid po talaga ito sa 20th Congress. Pero itong nakakapagtaka. Sabi po ng isang sabi po ng isang ex-DOJ Yusek, no? Says impeach trial should not cross to 20th Congress, no? Ayon po ito sa ANC 24/7 30 minutes ago. Former DOJ Secretary Ramon Isguera says the impeachment trial cannot cross over to the next Congress, but it should be refiled if not resolved within the 19th Congress. So yan mga kabayan, no? Hindi pala basta-bastang sasabihin na tatawid talaga siya. So mayroon ulit magfa-file, no? Another process again, another signature again mga kabayan ng mga tunggrista. Yun ba yun? No, kasi refile magpa-file ulit ng impeachment complaint ang Kamara. Then papipirmahan ulit mga kabayan na magsisipirma na naman ito. Ano ito? Pera na naman ito mga kabayan. Ayuda na naman ito. Anyway, so yun po ang mangyayari. Buti ngayon naliwanagan na tayo na hindi pala tatawid lang, walang mangyayaring hindi na ma-refile, di ba? Ito, sabi po dito ni former DOJ Yusek Ramon Esguera, no? Kailangan refiled, no? Ulitin mga kababayan kapag hindi na resolve sa 19th Congress. Yan mga kababayan. Ano po ito, medyo maliwanag na po itong paliwanag dito sa atin ng dating DOJ Yusek, mga kababayan. Palakpakan po natin, right? Ito, last po nating pag-uusapan mga kababayan sa Trillanes. Nako, mukhang si Trillanes po ay hindi na makatulog. Sabi niya po dito, si Sara yung front lang niya. Si Sara yung front lang niya, yan na parang confident siya. But I can imagine her shaking. Hindi nakakatulog yan. Nako, ibang klase na talaga ito si Trillanes. Ibig sabihin ba, nag-hallucinate ka na, Trillanes? Nakikita mo na si Vice President Sara Duterte na nag-shaking. Nako po, hindi na daw makatulog. Mukhang ikaw yata hindi makatulog. Tingnan mo yung mga eye bags mo. Medyo maitim na yung maitim na. Ano pong inyong masasabi dito kay Trillanes mga kabayan? Mukhang nag-hallucinate na yata itong si Trillanes Kasi nai-imagine na daw na nagsishaking na si Vice President Sara Duterte at hindi na makatulog. Mukhang ikaw yata hindi makatulog. Nako po. Ano po ang inyong masasabi dyan? I-comment nyo na lang po sa baba. At eto, pasadahan po natin ang bardagulan sa Senado. No? Eto mga kabayan, nadali po si Senator Risa Hontiveros, huli ni Bato. Eto mga kabayan, pakinggan po natin to.
Mr. President, according to Senator Cayetano, ito'y labanan ng mga abogado. Hindi po ako abogado, Mr. President, but I just would like to manifest my observation na to be fair to the Senate President, pag sinabi natin na you have an intention to delay the impeachment proceedings, I would like to state for the record, Mr. President, na 1 month ago pa, pinagawan muna kami ng robe, Mr. President. Kasi excited na tayo na sumuot ng robe para to form the impeachment court. To be fair with you, Mr. President, you've been preparing for that. And yung schedule natin na naka-schedule sa Wednesday, which is 11, if we give the ruling today, whether ano ba talagang gusto natin, today or Wednesday, I support you, Mr. President, kung anong gusto natin schedule. Sana, mapag-usapan natin ngayon. Hindi ako abogado, pero ako ay isang Pilipino na gusto sana na hindi na tayo magkakagulo sa Pilipinas. Hindi tayo magkawatak-watak. At yung mga nagyayabang dyan, na sabi nila, gusto daw ng taong bayan, na ito ay talagang magkakaroon na kagad ng impeachment, taong bayan, ang ginagamit. I don't know kung sino taong bayan yung sasabi nila. Because, alam ko, Mr. President, halos lahat ng tao ng Mindanao at ng Visayas, as I have observed during the campaign period, ang sabi sa atin is, Sir, ibuboto kita kung hindi ka magboto sa impeachment or hindi ka magboto sa conviction. Yun ang sinasabi ng taong bayan. Kaya please, do not use the term taong bayan palagi because taong bayan is hindi lang kayo. There are always two sides of the coin. Bakit ba? Wala bang value yung mga taong bayan na nagsasabi na ayaw namin ng impeachment? Gusto nila? Ang iba-value ng Senado ay yung mga tao lang na nagsasabi na forthwith kuno yung impeachment na yan. Ano, kalimutan na natin yung ibang tao na majority na nagsasabi na ayaw namin ng impeachment dahil panggugulo lang yan sa ating bansa. Lalo tayo nagiging divided. Lalo tayong mga
Alam niyo po mga kabayan kung sino po yung gumagamit ng taong bayan. Si Senator Risa Hontiveros at si Dilima, no? Palagi nilang isinasama ang taong bayan sa kanilang mga adhikain, personal interest, mga kababayan.
lalo nasisira ang ating ekonomiya. Mga investors umaalis na dahil ang gulo ng Pilipinas. So yun lang po, Mr. President. I am 101% supporting you. What's your stand, Mr. President? Thank you, Mr. President.
Noted and entered into the records. Senator Ontiveros, our Deputy Minority Floor Leader, is recognized.
Salamat po, Mr. President. A comment on the second point of the good gentleman from Taguigan Pateros, because there's nothing funny or illogical in and between the motion of the minority leader and the seconding of this representation. The motion of the minority leader is to convene at this very moment. That is what is to be subjected to a vote. Now, instead of on Wednesday. To convene at all is not to be voted upon. Sa usaping yan, sundin lang natin ang konstitusyon. Salamat, Mr. President.
Mr. President. Mr. President.
With the indulgence of Senator Pimentel, Chair recognizes Senator Cayetano, thereafter Senator Pimentel, thereafter Senator Padilla. Senator Cayetano, you may proceed.
Mr. President, I don't want to further the division or the debate. And I wasn't making fun of it. Ang sinasabi ko po, the reality is may tama't mali, may moral, immoral, may legal at illegal. Hopefully, dun tayo parati sa tama. Hopefully, ang legal, yun din ang moral. Ang problema in a collegial body, Senate, House, Commission on Appointments, we move as one based sa pagboboto. So it's just showing the irony that if the minority leader was moving that we've convened now, and the deputy minority leader was saying, you don't need a vote. But if you can vote whether it's now or Wednesday, then I can also argue, then I can also move na sa kana. If you can vote whether today or Wednesday, then you can also vote na next Monday or next Thursday. So that is the paradox we are in today. So whatever decision we make, sana may wisdom. Sana matupad ang konstitusyon, dapat matupad ang konstitusyon, dapat ang kalooban ng ating mga kababayan. But the reality is po, we will be acting as a body and the vote will matter. So yun lang po, and I don't have a debate. I respect what the majority and deputy minority leader has stated. You know, as I said, some of what they say I agree with, but we have to find it in our hearts that even if we disagree, we support the chamber.
Senator Pimentel, thereafter Senator Padilla. Senator Pimentel, you may proceed.
Just to respond to some of the points raised by Senator Joel Villanueva. Yan, mahirap ko nasisingitan, Mr. President. Nalilimutan natin yung topic. Mr. President, siguro i-inform ko lang yung body, no, na yung referral of an impeachment of the articles of impeachment to the Committee on Rules is not found in the rules of the Senate as a legislative body, and it's not found in the rules of the Senate as the impeachment court. So you cite past practice. Okay. But then, I don't think the Senate President will dispute my projection or my anticipation that he intended actually to introduce something new. For this particular impeachment case, he will refer it, the plan of the Senate President is to refer the read, after the reading, no, the read articles of impeachment directly to the impeachment court. So ibig sabihin nun, talagang pwede tayong mag-introduce ng innovation because the past practice is not supported by the letters of our two sets of rules, Mr. President. So ang aking point is, we can actually, so the motion, actually, do not fear this motion because this motion will only take up little of our time. Ang gusto kong mangyari, hindi tuloy-tuloy ang ating, if we need to do some preliminary matters before the trial action, ang trial action meaning to say may witness, a witness stand, mayroong direct examination, cross-examination, malayo pa yan, after pa yan pag-filing ng mga answer at saka ng reply. Pero ang aking point is, we can convene the impeachment court so that we can now take, the Senate President as presiding officer can take his oath, he can administer our oath. The Senate, as the impeachment court, is convened or has been convened. We can call the case and then preliminarily talk about the trial calendar of the said case. We will know when we call the case, when we ask the clerk of court to call the case or cases, malalaman natin anong case load natin. And I believe isa lang ang ating case load. So we have to now come up with the trial calendar for that case. So that will be the effect of the motion, Mr. President, if it is carried. Na-advance yung Wednesday setting natin to today as far as the oath-taking requisites are concerned. We devote a little time to come up with a trial calendar. It can be a preliminary trial calendar. And if we are now convened as a court, the other motions I will take up, like now asking the House of Representatives panel of prosecutors to appear before us tomorrow, no longer on Tuesday, on Wednesday. Kaya naman gawin. Kung nagawa nga to June 11, hindi rin masama naman, pwede rin magawang June 11 to June 10. So, and that will be brought up before us acting as a court already, Mr. President. Kasi court matter na yung case matter na po yun. So that's the explanation, Mr. President, para baka akala ninyo back down na tayo. Worried si Senator Alan Cayetano sa kanyang e-gov at saka Konektadong Pinoy. Suspended lang po yung legislative business natin for maybe 1 to 2 hours, 1 hour and a half. We can go back to our legislative business, Mr. President. But at least we have convened the court. And then sunod lang tayo sa Constitution kasi we should also believe that the Constitution has its own wisdom. Kasi ratified din ng taong bayan po yan. Baka nalimutan natin. Ratified by the people ang ating.
At yun na nga mga kababayan, ano na ang masasabi mo? Kung mayroon kayong
So yan mga kababayan, ano pong inyong opinion patungkol po sa inyong mga narinig dito sa Senado? I-comment nyo na lang po sa baba para at least alam po ng ating mga kababayan ang inyong opinion. Maraming salamat po. Please don't forget to like the video. Maraming salamat po.
Sawa na ang bayan ko sa magnanakaw na tao.